Hey y'all, it's Krystal and Roscoe, and if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you're notified the next time I post a video. We thank you. Thank you. Hey y'all, welcome to Back to Basics with Krystal. So we are in the greenhouse getting ready to head out to the garden area where we're putting up the fence today, finally. So I'm very, very excited about that. I have my daughter helping before she has to go to work, so she's gonna put in a couple of hours in the garden with us, and my son and myself. And we're going to get this knocked out today. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish it 100%, but we're gonna try to get the majority of it done today. But for right now, I'm in here planting some more herb seeds. Basil to be exact. Now, if you're just used to the one kind of large leaf Italian basil, you really do need to broaden your horizons, do your cooking a favor, and go out and try some different varieties of basil. I love basil. Basil comes lemony, lime, spicy, you know, just comes in all different kinds of flavors. What I am planting today is the Italian large leaf basil, the Thai basil, the green holy basil. Remember, a couple of weeks ago I planted the Thai purple holy basil, so two different kinds there. We've got the lime basil, the spicy glow basil, and lemon basil. And I have still 2 basils left to plant. I'm just out of room in this particular tray. So now you're probably wondering why I brought you guys out here to talk about planting basil. A couple of weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, I planted some bee balm, really teeny tiny seeds. And what happened is that no matter what I did, I pressed the seeds down, put a little bit of dirt on top. What happened was when I watered, they kind of washed out into their trays, the cells next to them. And it's not really a huge deal, but I would rather the seeds stay where I put them. Just so happened, the day that I noticed all of the bee balm was, well, not all of it, a good part of the bee balm was in different cells. I saw a video that Liz Zorab put out. Now, if you're not familiar with her channel, she's a great lady. She's across the pond in the UK. I'll link her above so you can go check her out yourself. Go by, tell her Krystal says hi, and I know that you'll get a lot from her channel. She's got a lot of neat tips and tricks, just like this next one. Now, basil seeds, other herb seeds are teeny tiny, and they do, when you water them, they can float out of their cells. Let me show you this basil. This is lemon basil. I'm gonna show you the seeds real quick so you see what I'm talking about. Yes, it's windy again today. All right, springtime in Southeast Texas. So here are the seeds. I'm going to kind of spread them out for you. Those are the seeds, kind of a little bit smaller than sesame seeds. You see a good representation there. The small seeds, you do plant them closer to the surface, and they do tend to kind of travel with the water a little bit, so you have to be very careful. Well, I saw Liz's trick on keeping the seeds where you put them, and what she did, and I did put out a video last week where I did the same on some other herbs that I planted, and I forgot to mention where I saw the trick from. I'm trying to get all these basil seeds out of my hand. So I wanted to give proper credit today because this is not my idea. I've never done it before up until a couple of weeks ago. Actually, a week ago. Sticky little boogers. Okay, so what Liz uses is chicken grit. I have chick grit. It is smaller. She said chicken grit, but with the chicken grit that I saw was really big compared to what I saw her using, so I went with the chick grit that was available to me. And this is the size. You know, it's small. So now I'm going to zoom you guys in and show you how to apply it here, or my interpretation of how to apply it. Here are my cells with all the basil already planted, and what I saw Liz do, and is just take it handful at a time and just put it on top. she does it a lot nicer than me. Okay, so that is it. That's the gist of it. And the next thing we do is we water. And you're gonna notice that everything stays down. And just to let you guys know, I am watering twice a day. I water in the morning very lightly, and I water in the afternoon very lightly. The greenhouse is really starting to heat up. And so I'm having to water because everything in the greenhouse is drying out so fast. And y'all, that's it. That is, you notice that everything stayed where it was supposed to go. We didn't have anything float up and float away. So we'll see in a couple of weeks if we got germination. I still have another week on the tray, and I'll show you guys. See if I can move everything over. This was the one that I did a week ago, and I've still been watering every day. And this tray was done a lot lighter. I was very nervous about doing the chicken grit still because it is new. It's something I've never done before, or the chick grit. Sorry, I need to correct myself. This week I put it on a little heavier. Liz, to me, seems like she puts it on heavy, but we shall see what the outcome is. So now, let's get out to the garden and see what's going on out here. I think the kids are already working. I wanted to show you guys our native soil here. This is what it is. It's this black clay, and it's just horrible to work in. You see Logan over there really struggling to make the holes. So this is his 4th hole for the gates he's made. He's got 2 more. But this is the soil. It's just black gumbo. It's just horrible to work with. So this is what my garden was before I started amending it. You okay? Okay. So let's walk over real quick while he's digging that hole. Look at that. It just sticks together. Just black clay. So let's walk over and check out the soil in the garden. About center of the garden here. And this is the amended soil right here. You see bugs? This, let me dig down a little bit more. I should have brought a garden trowel with me. But this is the amended soil right here. See how loose that is? It's extremely wet. And I'm able, just with my hand, to kind of dig into it a little bit. But it's real wet compared to the other stuff. You can see it. But this is the amended soil. It's a lot nicer to dig in. See, as we move all this back, look how nice and loamy that is. And I'm just digging with my hands. I don't have a garden trowel or anything. But yeah, very, very nice and loamy. Even as we come down in here. This is a far cry from the dirt, the clay, our native soil. And that's what I have changed this garden over the last few years. Say hi, Logan. So this is Mr. Fence Builder right here. We have been working on this fence since mid-afternoon, and we have got all the fence up. And I'm going to show you in a second. I did not film us actually putting the fence up because I was working, and I actually forgot to set the camera up. So let me show you the fence real quick. Okay, so as you guys know, the other day, or a couple weeks ago, the husband and the son went around and put these T-posts up for us. He's picking trash up, so we're cleaning up after ourselves today. Anyway, the son, the daughter, she helped us out before she had to go to work, and myself, we put this fence up. Now, is it the most beautiful fence you've ever seen? Absolutely not. But let me show you a picture real quick. It has already served its purpose. So you see the chickens in the picture, they're really confused. Why on earth, what are they doing? Why can't I get to my favorite snacking spot? Well, it's because we put up this fence and y'all can't get through it. Nah. So it's already doing its job. So we've got it all the way around. Let me tell you about the materials. This is not new materials. This fence and gates was all material we had here on the property from different projects. So this was a zero cost project. And that's the coolest kind, right? Yep. He's so talkative. All right, so it is done. We have not put the gates up. Now that is one thing that I'm gonna have to go buy is some new gate hardware, but that's okay. This should have cost us a pretty penny, but all these materials were absolutely free to me today. They were from other projects, and I think it looks pretty good for free. So we just have the gates to put up and we're done. Now, I put in 3 gates. So let me show you that real quick. We've got this spot right here, which is about 5 foot. That's a 5-foot gate right there. And over here, I have got another 3-foot opening right here. You see him bench pressing it there. Show off. So we've got 3 foot right there, and that's on the other side. Then if we go all the way around to the back side over there by the greenhouse, and yep, it's windy again today. Over there we've got, I think that's a 12-foot gate. I put a big gate in here. Husband wanted me to put a big gate in case we needed to get the tractor in here. For whatever reason, we have access. So I've got 3 gates in this area. Gates are very, very important to me because if I am on one side of the garden and something's going on and I need to get out of here to go chase a dog, a duck, a chicken, a kid, husband, whatever the case may be, I need to be able to exit from different spots in the garden. So I've got 3 exit points. Another one right there, and then the last one right over there. So we are making progress today.